Hey there, High Priest Girl. Now we'll just wait till a couple of people get in. Mama B will be here shortly to do the thing. Jade Sanders. Okay, so we have a newbie. I don't believe I've seen you before. What we're going to be doing from now on the channel, I'm sort of changing things up as I go. If you are a new subscriber, never been here before, new subscriber, you can get a free yes or no if I get time. Other subscribers that have been here before that are not paying, the only thing I'll be doing if I get time, because once payments start, I don't get time. So if you are a subscriber like Leanne, Acel, High Priest, if you've been here before, the free readings will just be your star sign. So when Mama B gets online with us or another moderator to help, we will start having a list of star signs. The star signs will be, we'll just do a quick example. Hopefully it's not going to get too noisy in here. There's a lot of people coming in for lunch. If there is, I may have to shut this thing down. But basically the star signs will be three tarots. So let's say Aquarius. 3 tarots. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Emperor. Okay, so I'd say that this is something to do with business, work, new beginnings, new starts. Somebody could be pushing you around quite a bit, but yeah. And we'll do a yes and a no, and I'd say, okay, Aquarius, your question is yes or no. It's yes, but this is something to do with business, money, movement. It could be about children, it could be something official going on, it could be government. Okay, so that would be a reading for a star sign. So it will be for star signs in general. Now, let's say a cell, whatever your star sign is, you will have a question. Do not put your question on the screen. This is only if I get time to do these things for people for free. So the free list, there is no free list. The list will be, the only people that will get a free reading right now today would be Jade Sanders, because I have not seen that name before. As long as Jade, as long as you've done a not a donation, as long as you've done a subscription to my channel, you will get a free yes or no question reading. Now the yes or no question reading is just the this deck here, and we just go, what's Jade's answer? And then we pull out 3 cards, and if the cards are positive, I'll say positive, positive, negative. So I'd say this is a maybe yes for the question, and then I'll give you a little bit of information. It's just for you to see what I do, and then hopefully you want to pay for a better reading, you know, more information. So everybody else, you've already been to the channel before, so you know how it all goes. So starting off with High Priest Girl and Acel, what is your star signs? We'll have a look at that. Good day, Bethel, welcome back. Now, as I said, if you're making a donation, PayPal donations are accepted and preferred. There is a super chat button there. Super chat, don't really like it, and just as I spoke about PayPal, there is a donation came in, so we're going to get straight off with that. What I'll do is I also owe Mama Brie a numbers reading. James donated. Okay, James, you're first off the bat. James, what is your question? A double mini for James. Oh, you just got notified, Mama B. So we're doing James first. I was just explaining to everybody, Mama B, get a list of the people who want a free star sign reading. I don't know if I'll get them done because there's another payment just came in just now. I'm not sure who else paid, but James is number 1. So James, let's get your first question up. So the only people that will get a free yes and no from now on are new subscribers. So please spread the word, get new subscribers out there, and yeah, the new subscribers will be the ones get a thing. Erica, you're the one that donated. Thank you, Erica. I forgot to write down what the money is equivalent to. I'm pretty sure that 10 American is 15. 15 Oz, U, which would make, no, that can't be right, that would be 7 for 5, that would be 7, yeah, that would be about 9, so it's about 9, 7 is about 9, 10 is about 15, and then the 12 would be about 17. Okay, there's the prices. Alright, I just need to confirm the different prices of what they are. Alright, so James, have we got a question yet? Should I call Patty and make plans with her for the weekend? Oh, okay, so we still haven't called her yet. We still haven't gone any further from that last time you sent her a message, said call you, and she didn't call back or whatever. Alright, so we'll see what we got. I'll try and tilt this down as much as I can. Whoa! We don't want to tilt it down that much. I need to find some way of sitting this thing up higher. I bought it because it's got all of these functions on it, but getting it in the right position is pretty difficult. Alright, I'm just going to have to hold the cards up. Alright, so James, we'll do this way. 5 minutes. And James, get your second question up and ready. Should James, what will be the outcome if James calls Patty about making plans with her for the weekend? What will happen if James gives Patty a call to make plans for the weekend? I don't know why, but she seems hostile, James. This is you trying to talk to her. She's got a loving energy, but this is sort of like she might make an excuse that she's busy, she's got to work, or she's not feeling the best. And you could come across as getting your back up about it. Let's just see. Patty. It's weird. That's your energy. This is her energy. Her energy is showing that this is nice. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. Nice surprise. There's the invitation. So that's her reception. For some reason, you're like this. Maybe this is what you fear. You fear that she'll tell you she's busy, or she's not interested, or she won't talk to you, or she won't answer the phone. And so maybe this is your fears, but this can come off as thinking energy, where you're thinking too much. But yeah, this is nice energy. So if you call Patty and say, let's go out, she's got double surprise cards there. So she might actually surprise you with what happens. Let's just see bottom of the deck, what's going on with you and Patty. You said that she possibly thinks that you're a player kind of energy. That's what we're getting here. We're getting talking with other people, third party influence, sort of some sort of issue there. But then this is having a good time. So it's not looking too bad. I came down here because there was no one here, and now everybody's sitting here. Can't believe this. I might have to pack up and move, but we're getting donations coming in at the moment, so I might move. Alright, let's just see you and Patty. Now I did flip some of these cards earlier, so we have the emotional Eight of Cups, walking away from emotions and trauma. We have the King of Love here. We have an upside down thing here, so this is you working out what to say, what not to say, and being a little bit hesitant with things. It could be her as well. Bottom of the deck we have the going out, feeling really good. We have the Two of Cups here, and then we have the Hierophant. I'd say the Hierophant, not Hierophant. I'd say that the Hierophant in this circumstance would mean to do something traditional, do something the old way, or maybe take her somewhere that, I don't know, if you've got some drive-in milkshake bar place or something, you know, the Bobby Socks and all of that. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but it reminds me of Happy Days, that old show on TV from decades ago. Yeah, I'm feeling like doing something good old American traditional kind of way. Is it good? Is it bad? I feel that you're the one in your head worried about how she's going to come off, especially with the last time you contacted her and she was kind of cold. She seemed pissed. But anyway, let's do these. Where's my other deck? There they are. We'll just get more information about you and Patty, if you should ask her out, make plans. Taking her to the park, something old and traditional. Are you going to get like a basket, some food, surprise her, you know, take her somewhere at the park and put the blanket on the thing? We've got different parks around the place here, and some of them have music on weekends, especially in good weather. Other ones are like tourist attraction places, but you've got beautiful parks there. We can have some, we call it fish and chips here, fish and fries or hamburgers or pizza. Anyway, you and Patty. We have, there's you putting the hand out of love. There's some sort of I'm not listening kind of thing, don't want to hear this. And then this is the looking and observing. It's like you're going to be watching how she reacts or what she says, or she's going to be watching you. Something will become clear on this occasion. Also, we've got this apology. You may need to apologise to her. So when if you do make plans and everything, say there's something, I want to say a few things to you. And then just say to her, I've never known really what you feel about me, and I'm sorry if I've come across a bit weird. And tell her what you said online, that she's your one, she's all you think about, she's all you focus on. Let's just quickly do a yes and no. We'll use the blue cards for the yes and no. Okay, yes or no. I'm just going to check before we do the second question. Just think of a yes or no. Before we do your second question, I'm just going to check PayPal before I move forward. Your question is more of a yes than a no. We do have hostility. It came out upside down though. Then we've got strength, which is yes, which is Leo energy as well. And then we had victory and success, so something working out. I think the hostility is you're fearful that if you say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing or whatever with Patty. But yeah, they were good cards apart from that one. There's something flipped over here. No, there's not. All right. So let me just quickly check PayPal. I'll be back in a sec. How come it's not on the screen? PayPal. Oh, okay, so we've got a few payments here. We have Erica with a detailed reading. We have Maurice with a detailed reading. Thank you, Maurice, and welcome back. I totally forgot about Maurice, and we've got Erica. Oh, hang on, we've got Erica twice. Erica with you've made one payment that looks like a $12 reading, and you've made one payment for something else. I don't think it's 10 because it's too low for 10. Is that a $7 one that you paid the second time without me going and checking everything? So we got Erica twice. I think it might be a $7. Just confirm with me what that was without me having to go and check the money. Because what did I put? 7 works out to be around 9, and your second payment, it comes out at 11. It might be a $10 payment actually. I don't know, because the money dollar changes all the time. And then we've got Vanessa. Okay, we'll close all the readings now, all the payments, we'll close them. I can see one from Sashi there, a little $1 thing. Okay, Sashi, we'll do your $1 thing later. Yeah, so to close all the readings now, Mama B, I'll just go into Stream Elements. I've got Stream Elements on here. My husband always shuts this when he uses it. I wish he wouldn't shut the stream elements because I've got to go jump through hoops to get it working on this. Hang on, I'll just get stream elements and I'm going to turn off all the donation thing at the moment. And it's getting very loud here with these ladies, so that's not good for business for me. Timers. Alright, turn the closed on. Okay. Alright, so all of that's turned off. Stream this along. Alright, so did Erica say anything there? Erica, where's Erica? Erica. Action, the ex-wife Jihan will take about Lance. Erica, did you say anything about those two? Was it Erica with the 2 payments? Yes. Are you donated again? Okay, the first donation was for a detailed read. The second donation, I'm not too sure whether that was 7 or 10. It looks too low to be 10 and slightly higher than 7. So I'm going to just put down that it's a 10 because you've paid 2 anyway. I'll just put that down as a 10. And then Vanessa's reading, I didn't take notice of what Vanessa paid either, whether she paid for detailed or mini. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll come back, we'll check that after James's second question. So James's second question was, sorry about the noise in the background. I moved here because I thought people would go in the area where I was sitting before, but I don't think anyone's in there. I might actually pack everything up and move up the other end. Is Patty romantic towards you? Right, James, let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Is James... Oh, Vanessa paid 10. Okay, thank you, Mama B. Okay, James done. Is Patty feeling romantic vibes with James? Does James feel romantic affection and vibes towards James? Is Patty romantically attracted to James? I have to remember to bring this goldstone more often, Mama B. Every time I bring it with me, people pay. It's like the money bowl in my pocket. Maybe I should go and play the poker machines when I'm finished and see if I win. Holding on to that. No, I don't play poker machines anyway. James and Patty. Actually, I'll put 2 there. The cards that mean like a sexual desire, attraction, none of them have come out. She's a little bit jealous about other people that you talk to or you talk about. And she has cards that represent somebody that feels a love attachment to you, not that sexual kind of just, you know, let's roll around together. She has a lot of fear and tension about you. I think she's holding on. We got this, right? This is somebody that feels love and affection towards somebody and they want something with them, but I don't know if you can see what I've got here in front of me. There's a lot of fear. A lot of fear. Fear about what she actually will allow herself for you to know that she feels that way. It's like she's protecting herself because she doesn't trust you. She wonders about who else is there, who's out there, who else is out there for you. This is secrets and wrong people, wrong place, wrong timing. Double 4s, is, are you talking to her because you're bored with somebody else, or are you waiting for somebody else and then you're going to dump her? So there's a lot of worries and fears about whether you're just with her or not. But does she feel romantic or something? She feels a bit more than romantic to you. She feels like you're something big to her, but she won't let you see that. She's scared of being hurt, and there is a jealousy thing there as well. You may be involved with certain people or things that she doesn't particularly like. So you might be a Trump supporter and she can't stand Trump. Maybe something like that. You may be involved with a group of people once a week or something and she doesn't like it. So because I'm feeling where either she doesn't have confidence that she fits in with who you are and what you do, but also the double fours, the sneaky with the black eights. It's not about whether she's attracted to you or romantic for you. This is about other stuff that she doesn't trust or she fears. She fears that if she got with you, that this is somebody that will jump from plan to plan, put the invitation out there, surprise her, and then what? Then not be there, not commit to her, start a commitment with her and then just disappear and not have anything to do with her, or some brunette comes along and takes your fancy and then she's left sitting in the dark. I feel like this has got something to do with some man in her past, someone that damaged the way she thinks about people. So that's what I get. Is she romantically inclined? Yes, I do believe she is. Will she show you that? I don't think she will. I think she doesn't trust you at the moment. So let's just do, because we didn't do the tarots and that, we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of this for you, James, and we're moving on to Erica. We need Erica's question next. We need Erica's question next. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, James, think about 2 things. Hey there, Gita. Gita, did you get your email? I wanted to talk to you online about your email, not about the prices and everything, but if you're not worried about it, it's better if we do a private reading one-on-one, and pretty much I can do it straight away. So if you paid for a private reading one-on-one, we designate a time, and then tomorrow we'd go online, face-to-face like this, nobody listening, and we do the reading. Anyway, let's just do James's yes and no. But I was explaining to other people what I do when I'm online. I'm watching the room and I'm reading and I'm backwards and forwards. These are like taster little mini readings. When I do a one-on-one reading, it's just me and you. There's no looking at the room, there's no looking at who's next, or it's all about just you when we do private readings. And my private reading prices are based on the lowest prices that people are charging for what I do for private sessions, and based on the fact that I've been reading for over 40 years. Okay, anyway, here we go. I know other women that have been reading half the amount of time I have, and they charge double what I'm charging. They charge by the minute. Anyway, here we go. James, yes or no? 2 questions as well as final things about Patty. Your first question is yes. And your second question is yes. Okay, so your final messages on Patty is learn from the past, be wise. Be wise with your choices, what you say, what you do. We do have engagement and security and children. I would suggest that maybe you have a conversation about that you're always dreaming about children and being a father, and when you think about that, you think about her being that person with you, but you don't know how she feels. Don't be surprised if she's not too accommodating, a bit suspicious. Your last cards are being lucky, some sort of money coming in as well, could be a new job offer. We got some sort of news you've been waiting for that you're going to be happy about. You're going to have to play sort of different sides of the field here at the moment. You're going to have to maybe keep quiet on certain things and be more open about other things, but you've got some sort of mask thing going on here at the moment, James. All right, so that's James, and we're moving right along. We'll just write Gita down. Gita, I did close everything, but that's fine. You generated for a mini. All right, Erica, detailed reading. The Empress, what action is the ex-wife Jan about to take towards me and Lance? This is a 7. Oh, so you did. So how many? What am I doing for Erica? Because I wrote down detailed. So this is a $7 one. Let me just cross that out. All right, so we've got a $7 one. So what are we doing? A $7 one. Yeah, okay. And Gita, when we do that, I'd suggest if you can do it, we do it through WhatsApp or Messenger or something. It's far better. But if you want me to just sit there and read in a room by myself and send you a recording of everything that I see, but it's better when we're one-on-one, or even if I set up a room like this and invite you in privately, and then you can at least respond to me while I'm reading. Because it is better when you're having a private reading that you're getting a response, or I'm getting a response, you know. Anyway. All right, so, okay, so, yeah, Erica paid for 2. She paid for 2, but one is a smaller reading and one is a bigger reading. So this one's the $7 one. Okay, so this is the mini one, and then we're doing the bigger one. All right, so... yeah, so she doesn't want me spending as much time on the whole ex-wife thing. All right, so let's have a look at that. So this is the smaller one. Erica wants to know what action Jahan would take towards Lance and herself. What actions is Jahan, the ex-wife, planning towards Erica and Lance? If any, let's see. She ain't happy at all. Not happy at all. She's been talking to somebody to try and cause drama, and it's all about money. Money. But she's also, you and her back to back, don't see eye to eye about who owes what, whatever. There may be something going on in 8 weeks' time, 8 months' time, or August, so there may be some sort of plan going on there. It's like she's trying to sabotage something here. And it's got something to do with financial thing. This is where she's planning some, like a takedown of some kind, and then this is what she's thinking she's going to get. So there's definitely some sort of plan. She's been talking to people behind your back. So she's basically trying to paint you or Lance as bad people, trying to say some sort of lie, trying to prove some sort of lie or something. I don't like the whole 8 and 3 because this normally means somebody talking about a third party. So she may be trying to say that you've got somebody else, or she may be trying to bring out something about that Lance wasn't just with you and her, there was somebody else. So it can be something like that. This also can be like a sore loser, someone really pissed off and angry, and they just want more money. Now there may be some sort of injury or violence or something there. It can be a fight. I just see you back to back with her. I'm not listening to you, she's not listening to you. You know, I'm not listening to her, she's not listening to you, that sort of thing. She's got all spades coming out. This is someone angry, pissed off, forced changes going on. This here is something to do with the past, bringing up the past, bringing up who did what. There's this full-on third-party lie thing here. So it's basically like her talking to people. Let's say she talks to somebody that's good friends to you and Lance. It's like she's painting you black or painting him black. It's like saying nasty things or whatever. Is it just words though? Because I do see that financial card sitting there. If she did try and attack and say she needs more money for something, she needs money for an injury, or she needs money for some sort of damage or something, she could be saying mental damage. She needs money for a psychiatrist, whatever. If she was going for $8,000, $8 a week more, whatever this is, it looks like she will get $3 more. So it looks like she'll get less than half of what she's trying to do in regards to financial situation. Oh, she's found out you got married. That's why she's pissed off. She's pissed off because you took what she thought while you weren't married. There was always the chance that it wouldn't work. Not that she would want him back or he would want her back, but while you weren't married, there was always this chance. That's why the pissed off energy. You've taken away what her dream of what him and her were going to be. You know, where they were going to travel, where they were going to live, how old before they die. So you are now that person. It's gone for her. That's why she's pissed off. This is her basically telling people it won't work. He went away with her and me and him were done. He's going to do this to her. So she's pissed off that you two did this. If she does come for something, it'll be, she won't get what she wants, put it that way. She won't get what she wants. She also may disconnect herself completely from somebody that she's still been talking to. So let's say her and Lance had some friends that they shared and they were still talking to her. She might just, they might cut her out or she might cut them out now. Okay. Let's do your yes and no on that question because that was your mini read. Can I have your second question? Maurice was next and then we'll come back to you, okay? So I'll do Maurice's question and then we're back with Erica, and Erica has a longer reading next one. Because to me it looked like you paid for a mini reading and a detailed reading. So is that correct? That's what it looked like. It didn't look like a $10 reading. It looked like a $12 reading and a $7 reading. So, yeah. But yeah, Erica, we've done one for you. So we'll come back and we're going to do Maurice, and then we're going to do you, and then we're going to do Vanessa, and then we're going to do Jita, and lastly we're going to do Sashi. All right. So we've got a bit of a lineup here. I don't think we've got anyone in the room that is waiting for a freebie. We did have a new person here. If that new person who is a new subscriber, if you're still here, please let me know because it's just a yes and no. And after Maurice's reading, I'll do your yes and no because you've been sitting here. But as far as the star signs for free, I won't be doing that today by the looks of it. All right, so this is yes and no, Erica, and then we'll do Maurice, and then we'll come back. So this is just more messages on what we just looked at from the bottom, and from the top is your question. You've got a yes, you've got some sort of work or something going against you here. So this is beautiful energy, two people on the new journey. This is like your wedding and everything. And by the way, congratulations on your marriage. Happy marriage together. This is beautiful energy. This is the new beginning, the new start, the new Mrs. Lance. This here is a bit of a hard thing to face. You're just going to have to step up to the plate and tell the person how it is. Bad luck, bad luck. So you get a yes on your question. Bottom of the deck are the messages, the sun shining, things coming out, secrets being finally revealed, everything coming out. It's probably her finding out you got married. It's out now, nothing she can do about it. It's done, it's happened. You have the key to romantic, business, everything, success. The success is in your hands. And guys, I might stay online once I've done these readings. I might turn it back on. So if anybody does want to make a payment that comes in, as soon as I get down to Vanessa's reading, I'll just see. But at the moment, everybody has disappeared from this area of the club and it's completely quiet. So it's just me here. All right, Maurice is up next. Hey there, Crystal. Okay, so Crystal, I left you a message because I wasn't sure about that second reading you wanted, that you paid for, about, was it Ricky? Yeah, so if you can work out, I can do it on here, but I've got a list here at the moment, so I'll do Maurice, Erica, Vanessa, Gita. I've got Sachi with her $1 thing. And then actually after Maurice, I'll do Sachi's little quick thing. Okay. Erica, I'm coming back to you with your detailed reading on that. Maurice, what does the card see for me in the next 6 weeks coming towards me? This is for a detailed read. Yeah, I wrote down detailed reading. 6 weeks for Maurice. Okay, here we go. Detailed reading. What's coming towards Maurice in the next 6 weeks? I'm assuming you want to know about business, finance, all that sort of opportunities and things like that, because you don't normally want anything to do with romance or health and stuff. So we'll have a look. What's coming in the next 6 weeks towards Maurice? Yeah, it was the second question. I've done your first question, Crystal, but I stopped when it came to the thing about Ricky. I haven't looked at that one yet because I was a little bit confused with the way you worded the question. Looks like good stuff here, Maurice. Very good stuff. Oh my gosh, you're getting every red card out the deck. That's surprising because the last couple of readings I've done, there's been a mix match or a lot of dark cards. But look at that. Wow. I mean, that needed to come out for James and Patty. It needed to come out then. Maurice. Now, there is a bit of frustration here, a bit of pissed off kind of energy. I'm not sure if I'm committed to this or not. Maybe I'll just give it another go. Maybe I should end this here. There is something to do with cutting somebody out. So you may have been hanging around somebody or somebody's hanging around you. There's either you just letting that go now or they're letting you go, something like that. Now, we don't normally look at romantic stuff, but we do have some sort of shared enjoyment here. It's not sort of one-on-one a relationship kind of thing. It's more like people gathering, having lunch together, or celebrating somebody's promotion or traveling. But this is very nice energy. This is something planned. So it may be a family get-together, it may be a business get-together, but there's some sort of planning that happened, and you're sitting back going, it's finally all starting to work and make sense. We've also got this lack of commitment thing showing up again. So we've got 2 cards here that mean I'm done, I'm not committed to this journey, I'm not too sure if I'm committed or not. So we got 2 cards representing that kind of energy coming up. Then, down the track, we have, I know what I need to do. Now, if we were looking at a relationship here, this pretty much is showing me somebody going from friendship to commitment. Somebody putting rings on fingers. Somebody, you may be going to a wedding, but this is something very, very good. Now, if we're looking at this in business terms, this is like hitting the jackpot. So there's a bit of stress, bit of struggle going on, possibly in the first couple of weeks. But when we get down the track, I'm thinking more likely more than 6 weeks. Things are going very, very good. And in a year's time from when you started, whatever it is you're doing, in a year from probably this year, when we get into next year, things are looking ace. There's an opportunity there. There's a new friendship blossoming. There's a new financial friendship blossoming. This is like being your own boss here. Telling them how many hours you're going to work, telling them what pay you want, and everything going your way financially. Now, there is a medical thing here, something to do with twins or two people, possible mirror imaging. Now, any kind of health related matter that might be going on, it does look like a niggling thing. Possible injury here, possible sort of disorder of a balance, a hormonal balance or something. It's telling me that that's going to be fine. It's all turning around. Now, there may be a family member, possibly a male, not necessarily, but there may be surgery for somebody, and it's like everything's going along well, and then bang, they need something done quickly, and it's fine. So I love this group of cards you've got down here. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can't ask for anything better here. You've got friendship here, you've got commitment here, you've got money here, you've got being your own boss here. You are being told that everything's going to take one day at a time. Don't rush anything, take your time with things, because eventually your Seven of Hearts, which is you planning your future, eventually it's going to be a very good future. Now, we never look at anything to do with romance and everything for you, but romantically, if you have had struggles, breakups, trust issues with people, somebody not committed to you, or a breakup or something like that, this is showing me a total new beginning, either with that person returning to you or something totally new here. So relationship looks good, money looks good, health issues look minimal, could be okay. Any kind of injury, this could be like falling over, breaking a finger, breaking a toe. It can be a pain in the belly area as well. Could be something to do with kidneys, intestines, things like that, or a hormonal balance type thing. This is just telling me it's all going to work out. It's all going the right way. Now, I don't think you work in medical, but this looks like somebody that works in medicine or with something to do with medicine. I'm pretty sure you work in accounts or something, don't you? Don't you work as an accountant or with money? It can be money with all the diamonds everywhere, but I just keep getting this feeling something to do with working with money to do with medical. It could be insurance claims, damages being paid, so it could be something like that, because this is normally a payout, a medical payout. So you may be claiming damages from somebody, or you may be doing that for somebody. It's government work. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's something to do with doctors, medical. It can be high finance as well. It might not even be medical at all. It could be high finance. It could be somebody that works very high up in money that you're dealing with there. But to me, it's like some sort of bonus, some sort of payout, and you're just sitting back going, yes, finally my day has come. So let's just have a look a bit further here before the buzzer goes off. Oh, you're waiting for a payout. It's coming. It's coming. Is it? I think it might be more than what you're going to be expecting. I remember when I was waiting on my payout, they told me I was looking at 10,000 maybe. When I went to the court, the judge loved me and knew that I was telling the whole truth. There was nothing to disprove, and he paid me the maximum payout, which was 7 times what I was supposed to be getting. And that bought me and my hubby our house years and years ago. We've been in that house since 1993. So I got my payout in 1993, and I bought us I put a massive deposit on our house. I put 1/5 of our money of the house value at the time. I put 1/5 onto that house. Okay, so we'll just quickly do these, just 3 of these for what's coming for Maurice. Actually, we'll do 6 of them for the 6 weeks. Show me a card per week for Maurice. Okay, that's obviously wants to come out. So here we go. Week 1, we have detaching yourself emotionally from something, just let something go. You're also being told, just listen and don't speak at the moment. Just listen to what's going on. Week number 2, we have contracts being signed, something in your favour. Week number 3, we have firm decisions about where your future is going to be. Week number 4, we do have this upside down. This is some sort of either physical health matter or an emotional matter. Normally this is about stepping up the ladder in a relationship. This could be where there's a bit of a problem with a relationship or a health related matter. Week number 5, we have the healing going on. So like I said, if there's some sort of health related matter, this is where you're healing. Okay, something's getting better. And last week we have something rushed and happening fast. So that's what we have for you, Maurice. Okay, let's do 2 yes and no's for Maurice. Coming up next, we're back to Erica with her second question, which is a $10 reading this time, or a detailed reading. We'll do an in-betweener. All right, Maurice, think about 2 questions you've got, and this is just final messages for you, and it happens to be 6 cards, so we'll do the same thing we just did. So first I'll answer your questions, yes or no. We have a maybe yes, maybe no, and I'm going to sneeze. Oh, bless me. And your second question, we have a maybe yes, maybe no. Is it yes or no? We have a yes. Is it yes or no? We have a yes. Okay, both questions are a maybe yes, so I feel there's a delay in whatever it was you're asking. So, week 1, lots of hard work. Make sure that you get people to help you. If there's 3 people supposed to work on a project and you seem to be doing 80% of the work and the other 2 people aren't pulling their weight, it's time to tell people, get on board and do what you've got to do. Week number 2, it could be a medical thing. This can be medicine. It also can be gambling, drugs, alcohol, and it can be somebody stabbing in the back as well. Usually it's a female saying something or causing trouble. So be on the lookout week number 2. Week number 3, something's finally going to make sense to you. Something's finally coming out. Week number 4, you're being told to make sure you're putting on the right hat for the right job. So if you're in a room full of people that are all quiet and praying, don't go in there playing music or talking loud. If you're in a room full of people dancing around, enjoying life, don't go in there, start talking about bills that are going to be paid or whatever. So you're going to have to be putting on the right face for the right situation. You're also going to be working somebody out in that week. Week number 5, we do have something to do with a lot of heavy burden on the shoulders. It usually is about the heavy burdens being lifted. And your final card is, it can be fertility, it can be somebody that's a shining star, it can be sexual relationships and things like that going on in week number 6. It can be just pleasures as well, enjoying pleasures. Alrighty, so that's Maurice, and thank you for the God bless you, everybody. Thank you for the bless you message there. Yeah, I get a wish for one. Yeah. So, right, Erica, second reading for Erica. This is a full reading. Lance is working. Will this job pay him well? This must be delayed, my feed, because I just seen myself sneeze on the camera and I've already read that you said bless you. That's weird, like it's delayed. I'm way ahead and I'm seeing the bless you and now I just seen myself sneeze. So I don't know what's going on with the iPad. All right, so we're up to, will the job pay him well? So Lance is working now. You want to know if this job's going to pay him well. So we're looking at Lance and his job, all right? Full reading. Show me Lance. Erica wants to know about Lance and his job. Erica wants to know about Lance and his job. Oh, after this reading, I'll do that quick question for Divine Goddess. An orange cat. You mean like a ginger? We call them ginger. Or you're talking about a, oh, you rescued it, a real cat. Lance and his job, please. Ha! Look at this. The 10 of diamonds at the end. There's a bit of a struggle there, a bit of a forced change go on, but he's got Ace of Hearts, 7 of Hearts, 8 of Hearts, which is starting to blend with people. They appreciate him being there. He fits, he's in the right place at the right time. The 7 of Spades can be where parts of the job, what he's doing, let's say he was making a cake and he always gets the butter, the sugar, whips it up, puts an egg in, adds the flour and the milk and the flavour or whatever. Where he's working, they might do the egg in the butter, and you know, like they might do things differently. So I feel like some of the job is fantastic. He's got fantastic ideas. He knows how he can make things flow. He comes from a military background, doesn't he? So he may be trying to bring the military feel into this job. So his military background may be tested here. This can be testing the boundaries, testing what he feels is true or not true. So I do feel some sort of forced change there. Now, I do believe he was on some sort of compensation or something for an injury or something like that. It can mean that there's going to be times where the job gets a bit too much, and the injury, let's say he's got a sore back or something, that it sets off and it's creating a bit of havoc for him, because that can represent pain, but it also can represent feeling like things are not going the way he expects them to go. But you said, will they pay him well? Yes, very well. This is paying him very well. It's top of the line. He never got compensation. Okay. I thought there may have been some injury or something, because that can mean an injury and compensation. And it can mean an old injury playing up because of this job. Maybe he's got to stand longer, maybe he's got to sit too much, maybe he's got to lift something. But he's got to be wary and conscious of things that could cause injury or inflammation. All right. Lance in his new job. Again, he's got another black 7 sitting here. Somebody's testing him. Somebody's testing his, I don't know, they might be a bit sort of jokey sometimes with him or whatever, and he's not too sure what to make of this person. They're also, somebody's trying to work him out, trying to find out what's his secret, has he got something hidden up his sleeve. But this is something returning from the past for him. There may be a new job offer on the horizon, or a pay rise or something like that, but this is a nice surprise coming. It's usually working on a project with other people, but he does have somebody that's trying to either test his patience or, I don't know, July might be a big month for him. July might be where there's a big changeover with what he's doing. He may even give this job up and go somewhere else in July. Because he's got the 3 7s there, so I feel like this is, he might be on some sort of testing ground at the moment with this job, and then in July they're going to say, we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about what's going good and what's not going good, what the pay is like. As far as a pay rise goes, I think he's wanting this 10 of diamonds being paid really, really well, and they're going to talk about doing it in stages. That in the next 6 months, if he performs towards whatever, you'll get 3,000, and then if you do it again you'll get 3,000, and then eventually you'll get your 10,000. So I feel like it's a work in progress. I do feel he may have a problem with somebody that's there. It could be a younger energy, it could be somebody that pushes his buttons. So he needs to sort of back off from that and let that person do their thing. He may also be finding it hard that, like I said, he might have a procedure and a process of how he does things and what's okay and what's not okay. He may have a certain morals around how he talks to people or how he deals with things, and this other person just doesn't go with the flow. So I do feel there's a bit of tension between him and a younger male or female energy. I'm not sure if it's male or female. I'm kind of feeling like it's a male. And this person I feel is pushing his buttons or testing him. And not testing him for the job, but testing his patience or something. So let's see. It's a commission job. Okay, so that's the payment. So sometimes he's going to get like $1,000 and other times he's going to get $300. It sounds like my daughter. They sat her down and said that they were going to give her bonuses, and she got her first bonus, and they said it won't be very big, but she said, Mum, they always deal with thousands and thousands of dollars, so to me something that's not very big might be $100 or $200. To them something that's not very big might be more. And it ended up being $1,000 that she got. And she said, they told me that this would be a very small bonus and the next ones would be bigger and bigger. And she said, I nearly fell over when I seen $1,000, so she was very excited. Anyway, let's see. Lance and this job, how's it going to go money-wise? Okay, so we have right place, right time, something in his favour here. We have a lot of work, heavy load and burdens there. And we have him being very successful at the end of all of this. Bottom of the deck, we have the new beginnings on his new road. There may be some time he needs to take for himself, take time out. We do have the boss there, but we also have him. We have these two characters going head to head here. So it could be a case of where he's working with people younger than himself, less experienced than himself, but they may be further up the ladder because they've been there longer than him. So it's sort of like where he's climbing to get where they are. And he's not quite there yet. And that could be frustrating within himself. So that thing where somebody's testing him or testing his patience, it could be him himself going, oh, I just want to get to the top of the ladder here. I'm sick of being just down on the bottom here. I was, in the military and I was top of what I was doing there. And it's weird being where I'm at right now. We'll look at some more. We do have the money coming in. These are payouts. This is like payment. It can be some sort of money he's waiting on as well at home for something else. We do have his passion and his drive here within this journey, and he will be making some other choices. Don't be surprised if another job offer or some sort of position where he's working comes up in the coming weeks or months. All right, let's do some Lenormand, and then we'll do these Lenormand, just some more messages on Lance and the job, and then we'll do 2 yes and no's for you to finish up. After this, we're going to look at Sachi's quick question about the cat, and then we're on to Vanessa. So thank you, Erica, today for your donations, much appreciated. Vanessa's after Sachi's little quick question about the cat. All right. This is just more information about Lance and then 2 yes and no's. Actually, I'll do it with this. So let me just quickly shuffle. This is yes and no, 2 questions, as well as more stuff about Lance and the job. So we'll do your yes and no's first. That fell in my bag. Like there's all this area and it went straight in the bag and stood up right there. And it's showing the snake in the grass. Somebody testing your patience, somebody slithering around causing problem. I hope that's nothing to do with me. It can be a medical thing too. And again, I hope it's nothing to do with me. Anyway, yes or no, we have a probably not. We have a stubborn energy, which can be a no. And then we got loyalty. So we've probably got yes, no, and maybe sitting here. Middle of the deck, we have reap what you sow. So I'm going to give you a yes on your first question. With the job, we've been told him being dedicated, doing what he has to do, being loyal to himself, loyal to the people that he works with. I do feel this is his strength and protection for himself. It can mean in health-related matters, don't take risky chances. You know, if the tyres need replacing on the car and it's raining, don't go driving a marathon drive and you need a new tyre on the car in the rain. So don't take any risk at the moment. Be caution, protect himself. But this also can be stubborn energy. And this is where he's talking and someone's not listening, or they're talking and he's not listening. So it's backwards and forwards where somebody's not listening at the moment. Second question we have is a yes, and a definite yes. We have the congratulations with the wedding and everything like that, but we have commitment, solid commitment. We have making all the dreams come true, and we have some sort of money bucket coming your way. So nice cards there at the bottom of the deck. What's coming next? All right, Gita, no, I haven't got to you yet, love. I'm getting there. I'm doing Sachi's little yes-no sort of mini, not even a mini reading. I've got Vanessa's $10 reading and then you. Okay, so we got a yes and no about the cat, and then we've got a reading for Vanessa that will go for about 7-8 minutes, and then we're on to you. Okay, so Divine Goddess, what's going on here? A cat visited you yesterday, you rescued it. Did it have any spiritual significance or anything general that it means? Okay, well, I'm a dog person. I'm not a cat person at all, so I wouldn't be rescuing this cat. I wouldn't let it be harmed, but I definitely would be taking it in if it was me, but it's not me. So we're not going to put a timer because this is just a very quick thing. Just do a yes and no as well. Well, your yes and no basically is, did it have a significant spiritual significance? I know in different countries, cats are like gods. To me, I always believe that a cat has somebody's spirit in it. It's like like your grandmother, for instance. Your grandmother could be trying to talk to you through the cat. You know, not that your mother's in the cat, but using the cat as a messenger. That's how I've always felt that cats are, they try to message you. I know many, many times with people that have had somebody die, that they have told me that they've had a cat. And I said, has a cat been looking over here? Or has a cat been, you know, like going a bit weird? And I say, yeah. And I say, because the person that died is standing right there. So I believe that the cats have some significance with messages. So let's do yes or no, as well as maybe what messages are there. Hey there, City Babe, welcome back. Okay. All right. Show me about this orange cat that, oh, you called her Granny. All right, yes. Something about some sort of, I'm wondering if this, because you like climbing the mountains, I wonder if this has nothing to do with some sort of stress or struggle. This is about you going on the journey, go on the mountain, go on the hike. If anybody else didn't know, Divine Goddess, she goes hiking up in, did you go to the Himalayas or something? Like she goes hiking and stuff in the mountains. We also have something to do with somebody in spirit. So it was messages from spirit for you. And the fact that you've took this thing in, you've rescued it, you know, you're caring for it, this is really good. Now you have two things on this particular image, two spirit energies that are trying to connect with you. So there definitely was some sort of spiritual message there. We've got yes and yes. So you're being told about now this engagement ring can be an actual relationship that's going to happen, and it possibly is somebody that goes mountain climbing. So you're going to meet somebody in the mountains. The other way of looking at this is don't give up. You will get what you need with your work and your sustenance and all of that, even though you've got to face some mountains at the moment. This here is exploring things that are secret. This is something hidden here. Anyway, Sachi, that's what we got. So we do get a mysterious thing about the cat. We also get a making your choices wisely here, being the best version of yourself at the moment. It can be a mothering energy with this card. So it can be your granny, that she was just letting you know she's around. And you're also being told that you're very, very lucky. Appreciate the abundance of what you have in life. But yeah, and you've got the new beginning at the bottom there. You may be told that you're going to be having a baby. Okay, so we're on to, that's Sashi, we're on to Vanessa with her $10. Oh, somebody paid, oh, City Babe, you paid, okay. I've just had people come and sit here and they're facing that way, so it's okay. They can't hear me, I'm facing here and they're facing there. So, all right. So up next we got Vanessa. What are Kevin's intentions with me? $10 reading. Kevin's intentions. Gotta just change this. Okay. Vanessa wants to know what's Kevin's intentions towards her. Gita, you're after this one. So Gita, can you put your mini question there, please? What's Kevin's intentions towards Vanessa? What's Kevin's intentions towards Vanessa? Vanessa, Kevin. You want this to be love and going out and enjoyment, but you've got a lot of fear about things not being said or things not going the way you thought, that your plan is not his plan, but mostly this is really, really nice energy between the two of you. He does have some sort of secretive kind of energy here with this. What's his intention in his plans? You've got double Joker and the King and the Queen of Love looking at each other. He's actually looking at you with love and desire. You're looking at some sort of change that needs to happen, and he's wondering whether you're going to go with the flow with him or not. But this is nice surprises coming towards you from him. But it's like you look at the negative of what's going on between the two of you instead of what's positive about the two of you. So it can be where you're feeling really happy and everything's good, and then your brain will start to say, oh, well, what about that? Or who was that person he was talking to on the phone? Or why did he not ring me yesterday? Or so it's like where his intentions look good, but you just feel that there's something hidden there. I'm not seeing anything to do with third party. I'm not seeing anything to do with truth and lies or anything like that. I am seeing that either you or him feels a pressure to change the way you react or the way you live, or it's like changing how you do things because you want him to change or he wants you to change. So it's like that. So let's just see what tarots have to say about this. Or you just want casual fun. You feel like he might be on a different page. There is casual fun there. I didn't see a commitment between two people, but I did see King and Queen of Hearts, where he's got this surprise sort of thing and you're looking at changing who you are or what you do. And you feel like he's trying to change who you are or what this is. So let's just see what this has to show. Show me Kevin and Vanessa, this connection between them, where it is, where it's going, and what the outcome might be. Okay, this is you and him now, where it's going, what the outcome might be. And bottom of the deck. Okay, so where it is right now, we got some sort of wish come true, but it's not 100%. So he might be 8 out of 10 of what you want in somebody, but he's not quite that golden thing at the end of the rainbow. And the same with him, it's sort of like he feels like it's not fully whatever. We do have this friendship and building and bond going on, working on things together, doing things together, but then we have who's got the stress and the fears and the sleepless nights. Somebody's worrying about everything. Now, this sequence, I don't want to alarm you, but double nines and a 3 normally mean something to do with fertility, babies, pregnancy. So I don't know if you're thinking about babies or he's thinking about babies, but that can mean that as well. But somebody's stressed in this relationship and not too sure about where it's going. What's coming towards you is either you or him not spending as much time as the other one wants. So you might want to see him once a week and go out, have a good time, have some fun. He might want to see you that once a week, and then he's calling you and saying, you know, can we meet up again? So one of you is sort of penny pinching there with that person, breadcrumbing that person. We do have this hermit kind of energy where you might just step back from this relationship. He's coming in with this big King of Cups. We had the King of Hearts there looking at you to be his Queen of Hearts, and now we've got his presenting himself as the King of Cups. He wants more. The outcome of this relationship, we have fun, traveling energy. We have working but not together. We have, normally this is working together, prospering, going out places, everything being the way it should be. It's upside down, so sometimes it's going to work and sometimes it's not. You or him wanting something better, wanting something more. So I'm not sure, I'm asking what's his energy towards you. It's showing me he wants more. He wants something more. Okay, so let's have a look. How are we going? We've got a minute to go. Let's have a look at the Lenormand. Show me what Kevin wants with Vanessa. What he thinks going to happen here? Top and bottom. And then we'll do the other deck for your yes and no. What's Kevin wanting? He wants you to be his woman, possibly have babies with him or something like that. He wants to be your man. We got the husband and wife combo. The mother, the father, the husband, the wife, the long term, let's do this forever and a day. We also have let's grow, make a family together. Let's have our little tree outside. A lot of women would want this. A lot of women would be going, oh my God, if that come out for me and my hubby right now, or 3 years ago, if I seen that for me and my hubby 3 years ago, I would have been like over the moon seeing that. I'd be going, yes, 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 this is how it needs to be. Not that we don't have that, but there has been times. Bottom of the deck, your last message is about him. What does he want? Commitment. This is all about two people in a marriage commitment together forever. Let's create a family. Let's build a home together. Let's build a life together. This here is heavy burdens. He's putting burden on you, or you're putting a burden of stress on him. And also the cross can mean that he was meant to come into your life to teach you something. This here is, it's going to get a bit hard. It's going to get hard for him or something. There's something has to be said. All right, let's do yes and no, 2 yes and no's, and then we're on to Jita with a mini reading. What's happening with City Bay paid as well, so yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it should be coming up that I'm closed, but I'm not seeing the crosses on the screen from my thing. The disclaimer's there. See, Stream Elements is still saying that the payments, I turned it off ages ago. So anyway, here we go. Yes and no, 2 questions for you, and last messages for Vanessa. Ah, he's married. Okay. No wonder you said no. Good girl. Say no. Tell him to go and either divorce or fix his marriage. The husband and wife thing could be actually him and her. So he asks you out, and when he's at home, he pretends to be the faithful husband. That's probably why that snake thing came out before. All right, this is your yes and no. Okay, so your first question is probably no. It could be yes, but it's probably no. And your second question is no, yes, and no. So you got two questions that both look like they're probably no. It just depends on the circumstances and what you were asking. So your final messages are you got mountains out of both decks. So you got some mountain you got to cross here. Stubborn, forceful energies here. I think this would be him pushing for more. And this here is the celebration, going out, having fun, doing something together, enjoying things. This here is about the sly fox. Now, you do realise that in this situation, even though he pursued you, you've said that you haven't got time or whatever, you will be seen as the bad guy. Even though he's the one that pursued it, he has a wife, and everybody that's involved with those people, you will be seen as the bad guy. Trust me. So we got the sly fox there. I'm wondering which energy that's floating with. We do have things will make sense very soon. The sun's about to come out. Now this could mean that what's been going on will be revealed. The sun's going to come out and reveal the truth. If it does, we have heavy burdens here. We have carrying the cross on your back. But it's not just your lonely cross to carry, you know, there's more there. Anyway, that's what we get for you, Vanessa. Yeah, so that makes sense now. When you said that he's actually married, when I looked at that first sequence, the Queen of Hearts was looking this way and the King of Hearts was behind her. And there was surprise on both sides of him. And she was looking at forced changes and things going on. That was probably him looking at her, his wife, not you. And she's looking at, there's something not right here. There's some sort of deception here. So I was asking, what's his intentions towards you? So of course, because he's got a wife, there's intentions of what he's doing with her. So he could be playing two sides here. At home, he could be Mr. Wonderful, I love you, we're together forever, we get children together. But then when he's out, he's pursuing you. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what we get. A broken marriage, but it's still a marriage. I've had people come to me and tell me about that somebody's husband telling other people that the marriage is broken, and then I've actually known those people and he's not showing anything that any marriage is broken. They're still having hot sex with each other, they're still travelling together, they're laughing together, but he portrays that it's broken when he's with this other person. Tells the other person that, oh no, it's all done, we don't even sleep together or whatever. I'll never forget that they said that they weren't even sleeping together, it was finished. There was just two people living in a house, and then the wife was pregnant. And then the person came to me and said, oh, he said he loved me and they're not even together. And then the wife ended up, she was pregnant and they were having a baby. And then the third party person, that was it. She called it quits and walked away. And but she was fully believing that his marriage was finished. They didn't even live in the same part of the house, and that he was going to come to her, but he couldn't leave, you know. But yeah, I've heard many stories, and they're always very, very similar. So be very careful, Vanessa, but you did the right thing. Him pursuing you and saying you were busy, not interested, don't go there. The day he tells you we're divorced, we don't live together, if you want to pursue him then, go for it, but while he's like that, no, I wouldn't even go there. And you did have a pregnancy thing in there, so I don't know how old you are and how old they are, but she could very well be pregnant or something. And usually when I give an example and I tell a story, that's exactly what's going on. What time is it, guys? Shit. All right, so now we've got Jita with the mini. What will happen between me and A in the next 6 months? Mini reading, next 6 months. It's a bit, pushing it a bit hard there, Jita, but let's have a look. Jita wants to know what will happen between Jita and A in the next 6 months. I don't think I've seen any third-party relationships where it eventually works out wonderful for everyone. It's always pain and suffering, and usually on both sides in the end. It might be wonderful for the two people having a bit of a romp, but eventually it's not. Anyway, let's get that energy out of this reading. Sorry, let's restart that. Sorry, Jita, I don't want that energy going into this reading about this person. What will happen between Jita and A in the coming months? Oh, this is just a mini, isn't it? I've done the sequence for the longer reading. Okay, I'll be really quick. You're very up and down about this relationship in the coming months. Sometimes you're going to feel like this person's let you down, or they're not turned up, or they're not talking properly. Then the next minute you feel like, oh wow, it's the best thing ever. And then you've got this, I don't know if this person's committed to me or not, and then you're committed. So you're very up and down. You do have 2, 4, 6. Unfortunately, you've got a black 4 in there, and you've got a black 2 and a black 6. So you've got 2, 4, 6, that means a relationship that's very rocky doesn't work, and then you've got a 2, 4, 6, 2 of them being red, where a relationship that most of it works very well, but sometimes you're thinking about things, okay? So for you, that's where I'm seeing those sorts of things. With A, I'm seeing commitment, strong commitment, forceful feelings, moving forward, wanting the same thing that you're wanting, but I'm also seeing where this lack of commitment, not turning up, throwing themselves on busy, I'm at work, I can't be there, I want to be there, I want to do this with you. So we got 2 energies, so you're getting this double energy from this person. One minute you think that it's me and him, we're going to be together forever. The next minute you're getting this wishy-washy kind of energy. Oh, I'm busy, oh, I couldn't answer my phone was dead. You know, all of these excuses, and then next thing, you can't get enough of this person. They're talking to you all the time and on the phone or whatever. The outcome between the two of you, what's coming? Ups and downs, unfortunately. We got beautiful energy here, and then we've got this let down, disappointment, pissed off kind of energy. Then we got soulmate connection, feeling just can't get enough of each other, and then we're angry, depressed, sitting at home, lonely, whatever. Then we're celebrating and we're out again. So what's to expect between you and A in the coming months? A lot of ups and downs. I do like that your ending card is a 10 of diamonds, because that can be feeling quite secure, quite happy. You've got some weird stuff going on here. It's like stuff going on with your job will interfere with the relationship. Stuff going on with his job will interfere with the relationship. Bills coming in, there might be, the car might break down, cost thousands of dollars to fix it. Or you might be planning on a trip and then there's an earthquake where you were supposed to go, so you can't go. So there looks like there's hiccups along the way. There's things that butt into the relationship. It's starting to get noisy in here again, so luckily I'm finished after the next one, which was a super chat from City Babe. Trying to think of the name. Schwan. Alright, Jita and A. Show me more about Jita and A. Jita and A in the coming months. Alright, this is going to be up and down, you watch. Marriage, stability, happiness, commitment. Temptation, deception, anger, secrets. Strength and growth, what did I tell you? Making firm decisions about what you want. Secrets and hidden things. Bottom of the deck. Sometimes feeling left out. Putting up a wall. Recovering, followed by victory. So the reading is very, very up and down. We do have Scorpio energy, no, Capricorn energy and Pisces energy here, and Leo. So we've got star sign stuff showing up here between the two of you. It can be the way that you act or he acts. So sometimes he's going to be wonderful, going to make plans, going to be wonderful. Sometimes it's going to grow, it's going to be strong, but other times you're going to worry about this stuff. So it's up and down energy. So Jito, you get one yes and no for that reading. Yes, Chris, thank you. Thank you, Chris. It's just that people are coming and going, and yeah, I need to go and get a cup of tea, and I'll go back out into the little sunroom area because the sun sort of moved away from where I was. It was very hot in there before. It's cold in here, that's why I've got a jacket on. But yeah, I'll do City Babe, and then I know City Babe's name, Mama B. City Babe used to come on my channel every time I was live 2 years ago. I know City Babe for 2 years now. So I know her real name, I don't need her star sign. Alright, this is yes and no for Jita, and final messages. Your question is yes. Look at the energy, oh my god. We have soulmate connection and wishes coming true with the Sly Fox, the liar, the hidden energies, the, you know, like, you can't get much more opposite than that. Anyone would think that I'm still reading for Vanessa and the man that's cheating on his wife. Bottom of the deck, we've got the confusion, like trying to work out what's going on, then making firm plans and going on journey, and wishes and hopes and dreams for the future. So you've got a very, very 50-50 reading on this A guy, but most of it was good. Most of it's good intentions, good feelings. You've got to try and stay out of your head, Jita, about like thinking about the negative things, or if he doesn't call you back, or you don't end up going shopping on the weekend or whatever. Try and keep away from that negative thing. Oh, that's right, City Babe is the same star sign as me. I remember that now. I've got the same sort of birthday. All right, City Babe, will I get hired by a company or D company, or none of them? Oh, A or D or none. I am Cancer, $10 super chat. Now the $10 super chat thing, you haven't been here before with the super chat thing, City Babe. You normally do PayPal. The super chat thing is, it's not the same as paying $10 in thing. It's virtually the same as paying $7 in PayPal, because that $10 they will take 28% off that. And I won't get that $10 until, what are we in now? We've just gone into May. I don't expect I'll get that money maybe in June or July, when they pay me any money I've been getting. So yeah, so it's sort of like a mini reading that I'm doing for that $10 reading, but a little bit more. All right, so here we go. And then Crystal, send me what that other question was. Did somebody else pay again as well? I'm sure somebody else said they paid again. Let me, before I do the timer, let me just go and check PayPal again. Erica paid again. There's a payment from Erica again. All right. Everything was closed, but Erica has paid again. All right, so okay, so Erica is last again. All right, Jita's finished. City Babe, Erica. I didn't even notice what that was either. What was that? Oh, that's a mini. Another mini for Erica after City Babe's question. All right. Whew. That's good because I need to get paid, and I like when it flows like this, but it's just, I'm going to have to try and find somewhere near this club where I can go. Once I've got 2 phones, I'll be able to go elsewhere. Like there's a park across the road, I can go and sit there, there's nobody there if the weather's good. Or I could go somewhere else. As long as I've got 2 phone signals, I'll be able to do that. So we'll do about that much time for this reading. All right, so City Babe, what are we looking at? Company A, D, or something else? Will City Babe get hired by Company A, D, or a third one? Will City Babe get hired by A, D, or something else? A, D, or something else. Look at the first 2 cards for A. I'm thinking it's A, D, or something else. It's not something else, so I'm going to stop looking at something else. A, D, A, D, A, D. All right, now this is weird. The first 2 cards out, I think that you personally want A, but this is the work and the pay doesn't match the work. So the work is a lot and the pay doesn't match. So it's like this doesn't fit with what you need, but I do feel there will be some sort of offer comes from A. D, which I thought at first was a no with this coming out, D actually looks like this is what you'll be getting. So I think that you'll get a position with D, with view to being like partner or something like that down the track. So you'll come in, I don't know if somebody from your past is helping you get one of these positions, but it's like something from your past coming back in. It could be a romantic connection coming back towards you because of the job, but this is literally showing me you having this job here. So I'm feeling like it's D. I'm not going to look at something else, but I feel like it's D. But there's something to do with a past, a third party, a relationship. There's some sort of, it may be that it's hard for you to go and do this job because it reminds you of where you were before. And I'm trying to remember that person's name from the past, but it starts with C, the person in the past. I've just remembered his name. I don't know if it's anything to do with him, but I think that's a message telling you that this person might be reaching out to you. You're not going to entertain this person, you're not even going to talk to this person, but I do think that they might try and reach out to you, someone from your past here. But I'm thinking that D is the job that's going to give you the offer, and it's the job that's going to give you a better spread when it comes to the money and the tasks that you've got to do. Job number A looks like it's what you want. It looks like you think that this would be the big be-all and end-all, but I don't see it like being something good for you. So if you did get this offer and you get an offer from them, I would be suggesting you go with D for some reason. Okay, now I'm just going to look at the tarots to see if they match with what I just said. Okay. And then we're looking at Erica. And then we're finally finished. Show me A and D, these job offers for City Babe. I'll say your name in my head. Which one's offering her the job and which one's going to go best? Okay, so we've got A, D. Oh, we'll do something else. A, D, something else. A, D, something else. Bottom of the deck. A, D, something else. All right. Now, to do with A, we got the upside down contract. We got the rescue. Let's move here. We got the King of Wands upside down. The Knight of Wands. So this is sort of, I don't know, you got the devil here and everything with A. Not really liking this. He's upside down, so it's sort of like, I don't know if you got to travel to A. Travel backwards and forwards. So let's say you've got to work 8 hours a day. And you've got to travel 1 hour to get there and 1 hour back. So there's something to do with movement and travel here. There's something to do with, you feel like it will rescue you from something. but it's also, there's temptation there with A. So I don't know, A just doesn't look right. It could put stress on the marriage as well, and that's why the marriage is upside down. B is showing me the contracts, the new beginning, something starting. It's showing Hierophant, and it's showing Strength. Now, some of the cards were upside down. It could be where you're not too sure about this over here. The page was upside down, so you're not too sure whether you're going to start again, start from the beginning. But this is very traditional, very old school, very, procedure-like. Again, I feel that it's D, where the offer is, where you're going to go well. Now, with something else coming in, all the cards are upside down. I do feel that something else will come in, but not now. This is where you're going to be working towards something in the future. It's upside down. This is you wanting something, trusting your intuition and looking outside the square. It's upside down. This is you with the star, your hopes and dreams of what you want to do. It was upside down. And this is you working solid, long-term commitment. It was upside down. So all of the cards representing some other job are upside down. So I really think it's D. I'm getting very, very strong energy towards D. So we've only got 19 seconds, so now what we're going to do is the yes and no. So I'll give you 3 yes and no's because you're asking about those jobs, and we're going to do it. Will you get job A, will you get job D, or will you get something else? So we're going to do that with the Lenormand now, and then we'll do yes and no with the other Lenormand deck. So forget about yes and no. Job A, job D, something else. Job A. Guess what came out for job D? Best card in the deck. Job A, there's the opportunity, there's the application, upside down clock. If you did take this one on, I don't think you would stay there. Having the Sun is the best card in the deck. Something else is in the future. And we also have luck. We have luck in the Sun with job D. So we're going to leave it there. I'm thinking job D. It just keeps showing me the same sort of energy around job D. All right, now let's do yes and no. We'll just do 2 yes and no, not 3. Yes or no, because this was virtually like a mini reading really, because of the $10 through Super Chat. I mean, it's not your fault that they take the money, but if you have PayPal in the future, use PayPal please. All right, yes and no for City Babe, last messages. We have a yes, and we have a second question, we have a yes. Wow. City Babe, you have 1 negative card. This negative card is actually a positive card. It's saying that whatever difficulties you face, whether it be in your relationship, money, jobs, you can get there. You have a nice support thing here, a love connection here. Now it can mean someone from your past trying to reach out to you. Also here you have the desire card, you have the mothering, nurturing energy, but you also have where people admire you and want you. You have the commitment card here. You have the new beginnings. Is there news of a baby? Is one of your family pregnant, having a child? Because we've got baby messages here. And you also have the key to your own success here. You hold the key to what you want to do. All right, we got one more. We got one more to go. Erica, the Empress. Where am I heading financially? Okay, we're done here. Let me just put this all away. Mama B, we'll have to do that numbers thing later. I wanted to do it while I was live, so in case somebody else wanted to pay it. So we could always do it live, and I'll just do a question in WhatsApp for you later. All right, so Erica, the Empress, where are you headed financially? Mini read. Where is Erica headed financially? Where is Erica? You're welcome, City Babe. Nice to see you again. Hopefully everything's going well with you and Michael. Mike, I think you call him Mike. Where's things headed for Erica? financially. That was a good card that popped out then. We got working together. We've got study and formatting things, working out what you want. We've also got money growing, we're going from a 3 to a 6. We've got you making your own decisions. Are you your own boss, or are you thinking about doing your own thing at home, working from home? From last time you told me, I think you go out to a job, you do a normal day job or something like that. This is telling me some sort of planned future of working from home somehow. I don't know if you're going to get an online shop or a YouTube channel, or it's like you're working towards doing things where you're not away from home so much. And nice support from the hubby here. You and your husband standing side by side, very strong energy financially, making those correct decisions about what you need to do. There is a little bit of worries here and there about the gas bill coming in, or insurances that have to be paid on time or something like that. So there's little hiccups along the way, but I see supporting energy. That would be financial support as well as loving energy, between the two of you. But this is all about your financial situation. So you and him, at the moment, I feel that you're in the front with the money, and he's just sort of started with this job. I feel like that's going to change, where he's going to start earning the better money, and you can step back a little bit, and then maybe, like I said, start your own business at home or something. Wow, what's going to happen with you financially? Wishes coming true, surprises that you like, hitting the jackpot with the money, 5 of diamonds. So it starts, let's say this is $50,000 that you invested in something. This is that money turning double, triple. So it's like investments, money growing, things going well, and happiness and stability between you and Lance as well. But everything you're hoping for at the moment is telling me that you're on the right track, that you're going in the right track with your financial situation. You told me before that you can't have babies, and that there's something to do with a birth here of a little boy. There's fertility, there's birth, there's happiness. Somebody's married and having a baby. So there's something like that in there as well. All right. Erica and her financial future. Where is she headed? What she needs to know? Is there anything she needs to look out for? All right. Support the lovers. That's normally, let's say that you always wanted to open up a beauty parlor. You wanted to do makeup or massage or something. This is your passion, what you're passionate about. You might want to paint and sell your paintings. You might want to make cakes for weddings or something. I just feel that this is you, finally, your financial dreams are things that you're passionate about. New beginnings, new starts. Sometimes be careful with the money. Don't spend money on things willy-nilly, because sometimes things are going to get tough financially, because this is where you're sort of like, where's the next dollar coming from? It sometimes can mean, because you've got the person outside the door trying to get in, trying to get the money. This could represent Lance's ex trying to take things, Also, we have, where's your finances going? 2 of Cups, side by side with your husband. Going on a journey, possibly buying a new car coming up. Make sure that you can afford it. And as long as you hang around and wait, don't expect things to go like that overnight. As long as you hang around and wait, things will turn out. And that's the last reading for now. Let's just quickly do yes and no. And I'm packing up as we go. Show me yes or no for Erica. This is just one yes and no. Oh, you want to make cupcakes and cakes. If you want to, send me an email and we can add each other on WhatsApp, and I'll send you pictures of cakes and things that I've made. It's my passion. I never sold them. I did make a couple of cakes for money, but it was only like one girl's cake, it cost me $140 in stuff to make it, and it took me hours and hours. There was another one, it cost me about $100 worth of different bits and pieces that I needed to put this cake together, and I charged her $140 because I didn't actually know the person. I was at work and they said, oh, they seen your cakes and they wanted a cake. And no, I charged her $20. I charged her $20, about 13 US dollars. And it took me days to do all the little bits of fondant, and then I did a huge unicorn buttercream cake, and oh my god, it was one of my best efforts. But yeah, everybody was telling me, everybody that's seen my cakes, I recently made a wedding cake. It's very stressful for me. When I make cakes, I like just making them, you know. But when I've got to make something and it's for some special occasion, I get really, really stressed that it's not going to look good. But yeah, it's funny that I suggested the cake thing, and that's something you want to do, because I thought of cakes. All right, so yes or no? Be prepared, there may be another baby. Lance might be, you know, I know that he's got a new one, but there may be another one following very quickly. All right, yes or no for your question. Here we go. We have a definite yes, we have an in time yes, and we have a yes. Okay, so you need to make your application for whatever it is you want. You need to know that it's going to take time. You need to be loyal and true to yourself and what you want. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. That's it. Let's go. And thank you to everybody that donated today. And I'm out of here. I don't know what day I'll get back on. I know my husband's got to practice a lot this week because he's in a big comp weekend. So yeah, I can't promise when I'll get on, and it all depends on how I'm feeling as well. I wasn't sure I'd come online today because I'm feeling a little bit out of sorts. It's funny what a dream can do to you. But anyway, catch everybody later. Crystal and Mama B, especially Crystal, because you've paid for that reading. I'll catch you in that area up there. I'm looking and I can't see anybody in there, and it is only Tuesday, so usually there's nobody in there. I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea, maybe something to eat, and then I'll go into that room and do the WhatsApp reading for you, and we'll have a look at your thing, Mama B. Anyway, bye everyone, take care, bye bye.